Hey everybody, it's Matt Shu from Upright Health, and today I wanted to talk about a little modification that you can do to the pigeon stretch or the standing pigeon stretch to help you get into your hip rotators and to help unlock a little bit more hip mobility. So reasons why you would want to be doing this standing pigeon stretch include basically having tight glutes, having tight hip rotators, being unable to sit cross-legged or sit with your feet together and your knees splayed apart. So if you're doing a lot of heavy lifting, if you're doing like squatting and deadlifting, you're doing a lot of glute activation exercises, you may run into tightness in the hips. I have definitely been running into tightness in my hips recently because I've just been doing a lot more stuff. And so I've been doing the pigeon stretch, and I still just didn't feel like I was getting into the deep hip rotators enough. So basically I was doing this with foot up on the box, knee on the box, and just kind of modifying where my back foot is positioned, and then kind of checking out where I could find tightness, right? And so as you can see in this position, I haven't warmed up at all. And you can see I'm already getting pretty close without any, not being patient. If I wait here a little bit, I'll get lower and lower. It's all pretty good right here, but I still felt like my lateral hip was just really tight. So one modification that I've found and that we have been finding to be quite useful is actually to just get the foot off of the surface, so off of the box here. And just doing that, immediately I can feel a little bit more of a stretch into my left hip. Now, if I want to modify, I find that standing up for me and pushing the knee down and away actually gives me a really nice stretch into the rotators of the left hip. So there I can definitely feel the stretch, and I can kind of play around by moving my chest over this way and coming down into a little bit. Leaning away a little bit actually gets in there. It's really, for me right now, it's really about getting a little bit of that leverage onto the knee and pushing it away, and then just trying to get that hip to open up. So it takes a lot of the stress off of the actual knee and off of the ankle just by having that foot hanging off. So if you're doing this on your couch, you just put your foot hanging off the couch. I heard a really good idea from a client today about how she sets it up. She actually uses one of those TV trays, like those dinner trays, the folding wood trays, and then takes a cushion and puts it on top of that, and then just puts her leg up on there so she can do this standing pigeon stretch. So if you've been looking for a place to do it, that's a super good idea, so you might want to give that one a shot. So again, the normal standing pigeon stretch, you got your foot on there, you've got your knee on that box, whatever surface you're using, and then you're coming down into it. Modified, you can just get your foot off of the side of it, get a little leverage on that knee so you can feel those hip rotators, and you can adjust your hip position. So I'm opening up this way, kind of leaning over this way, and then right here is fantastic. Then just coming in a little bit towards my foot, and I can feel some of that stuff that gets a little bit knotted up from doing single leg Romanian deadlifts and a whole bunch of different glute exercises. So give this one a try, see if it helps you out, see if you find it useful. Just remember to make sure you're not rounding your back too much, you're not compromising your spine too much, and then you feel the stretch actually in the right spot, which is over in the lateral hip. So hopefully that helps you out. It gives you another little thing to try out. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and remember that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.